Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Nintendo Direct reaction. We are reacting to the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Yeah. So again, this is a brand new computer, so I don't have my usual setup with me yet. So bear with me for a second here. We are just it's now time for the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. So let's get started. Oh, it hasn't started yet, so actually let me try. Okay, there we go. We're getting a countdown, guys. You think it's gonna be a good one? I don't know. I'm keeping my expectation low. Oh, let me see. There we go. I want to make sure that my voice can be heard loudly.
Deep in space, a research station was suddenly struck by a cosmic storm. 15 years later, its survivors are living peacefully. But the threat of another cosmic storm is coming up fast. Maki and Omura, two young explorers, must now brave galactic dangers and save all that's left of their home. Teamwork is key in this two-player co-op adventure. You'll need a few tools to survive. The scrapbook grabs and moves platforms so you can carve a path forward. The liquid launcher blasts water to activate mechanisms and cool down scorching surfaces. And the beam cannon fires a stream of super hot heat to destroy obstacles, open doors, and more. Use the tools together, and you might discover unexpected solutions to puzzles. While exploring, you can encounter strange life forms, or opt for a detour and take a little travel break. With GameShare, two players can adventure together locally or online if one person has the game. Can these two brave explorers save their home? Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this summer.
Hello everyone! Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems. What you just saw was Orbitals, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. We hope you're looking forward to this intergalactic co-op puzzle adventure. Okay, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Regular Nintendo Switch one now.
In the waters of Issei Bay, on an island where legends of mermaids have been passed down, a tale of mysteries and curses stirs. The latest Paranormicide mystery adventure is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. The story follows Yusa Minakuchi, a boy who works as a pearl diver. One day, while gathering on the seafloor, he encounters another version of himself. This phenomenon is just the beginning, Soon, other strange incidents begin to plague the island. A girl with no memories, strangers searching for treasure, and a housewife investigating victims of drowning. Speaking to those involved is a natural part of the investigation, but you'll also need to search deep within the waters of Ise Bay. As each of their motives intertwine, the story connects to the mermaid legend told centuries ago. Paranormasight, The Mermaid's Curse, launches on Nintendo Switch
It's a Square-Enix
February
game.
19th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle for World Glory!
Oh,
A new Captain Tsubasa game is kicking its way onto
Captain
Nintendo
Tsubasa
Switch.
2.
Choose from a roster of over 110 characters representing 22 teams. Score with powerful shots from the original work, as well as newly added special moves that give passes, blocks, dribbles, and tackles to boost. Go on the offensive
That's
against
fire.
your competitors as you aim for victory.
Whoa, that's
Gear
fire.
up for sensational soccer action. When Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters launches on the Nintendo Switch system this year. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. A life or death fight for survival begins. It was a normal day until a cave-in befell the city of Tokyo. As the dust settles, our protagonist, Anne, discovers an underground world deep below the metropolis. But she's not alone. Creatures called Xeno populate the unknown expanse. If you're found by a Xeno, it's game over.
Oh,
Fighting is not an option, so quick thinking and decision making are vital to your survival. Analyze their patterns and find the best route to make your escape. Activate traps in each area to lure and ensnare any stalking Xeno. And by using GameShare, up to 4 players can share controls, including Anne's movement and camera adjustments.
what?
Whether locally or online.
So 4 people get to
coordinating with
control
your friends
how
is
she
key to
look, how
making
she
it out
moves, how she survives in one. I thought it would be like, should it be easier if it was 4 people trying to survive, not just Anne?
Tokyo Scramble, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, February 11th.
Oh, wow,
Pre-orders
that's like-
begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
That's like next week.
Awaken your Viking spirit. Battle, build, and conquer in this massive survival game. How you go about it is entirely up to you. You could start by gathering materials around the woods. Fashion a bow and arrows to hunt wildlife and prepare meals. With an axe, you can chop trees to build a house. Yikes, don't get hit by falling trees. Build pillars, install beams, construct walls, make the roof, and even add a fireplace. Now you're safe, even from the cold. Wait, is this ventilated? Don't forget the chimney too. By upgrading your crafting stations, you can make items of higher quality. And once you've built a ship, set sail on the high seas to reach new lands. And create even more
Why does the
strongholds.
graphic of that game looks like
Up to
ass?
10 players online can explore this vast world together.
It's giving GameCube
Now,
game,
go forth and
the way it
survive
looks.
in Valheim, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Find your way forward in these games. Return to the kingdom of Hollow Nest
Hollow
and
Knight.
fight back the infection in this upgraded modern classic.
Oh, Switch 2
Dodge,
edition.
dash, and slash through this 2D action adventure platformer, now with enhanced visuals and improved frame rates on Nintendo Switch 2. Equip charms to enhance your abilities and deal magic damage using upgradable spells while exploring the vast interconnected map. Descend into a world of insects and heroes when Hollow Knight Nintendo Switch 2 Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
I knew it.
Nintendo Switch 2 players who have Hollow Knight on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition for free with the upgrade.
Nice. I'll do that.
eFootball, reborn from Pro Evolution Soccer, is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Build out your club, sign legendary players, and compete in tournaments around the globe in World Tour mode. Join an exciting competition where national teams face off every 4 years in the International Cup Tournament. Or play with friends locally or online to prove who's at the top of their game. Experience the excitement of soccer and aim to be the best in the world when eFootball Kickoff launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. Travel through 4 ages in a brand new HD 2D action RPG. Explore the age of safekeeping, the hero Elliot's own time. The age of reconstruction, when humans nearly went extinct. The age of magic, a time when spells flourished. And the age of budding, the birth of human civilization. In each age, the scenery and citizens of Elliot's hometown will change. You can also obtain some weapons and magic unique to certain time periods. A story spanning time will
It's giving
soon
Oracle
begin.
of Ages.
The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales,
Oh, June
launches on the
18.
Nintendo Switch 2 system, June 18. Have a blast with Super Bomberman games from the Super NES era.
Oh,
Play
Super
the
Bomberman
first
collection.
Super Bomberman through to the culmination of the series,
Super
Super
fun.
Bomberman 5, including titles previously unreleased.
I love
worldwide.
Super Bomberman, especially Super
The
Bomberman
Famicom
2.
versions
Super
of
Bomberman 2
Bomberman
was my
and
favorite.
Bomberman 2 are also included. Plus, there's a brand new Boss Rush mode, as well as game share support. Super Bomberman Collection launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later today.
Nice.
The unknown
I'll
journey
download that one soon.
continues. The second entry in the Final Fantasy VII Remake series is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. He's alive. In pursuit of its arch-nemesis Sephiroth, Cloud Strife and his comrades escape the city of Midgar and embark on a journey across the vast world. Traverse the planet on chocobos, wheelies, in a buggy, or other modes of transportation. Team up with allies in battles, blending action and strategy. If you'd like to focus on the story, there's also a boost function to make combat easier. You'll also find various activities
I think that's when it's
scattered
gonna
across
come
the
out
world,
like this summer.
allowing you to take a break from the action.
I'll say every
And
day.
as you interact with your allies, their affinity toward you will grow and impact how the story unfolds. What fate awaits Cloud and his crew in their pursuit of Sephiroth? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth launches on Nintendo Switch 2
days.
June 3rd.
I knew it was gonna be this
Pre-orders
summer.
begin later today on
Nice.
Nintendo eShop.
I knew it was gonna be this summer. So we got remake and now rebirth is this summer. Nice. So I'm guessing that the third title will be announced like
Research Station, and
it's only
injury befalls space
E3.
farer Hugh Williams. With him is Diana, an android called a Pragmata.
There you are. All better.
Classified as unauthorized intruders, the two are targeted by the station AI which sends enemy bots after them. These bots have near impenetrable armor.
I think I can help.
But with Diana's hacking skills, you can break down their defenses.
Initiating hack.
What the heck was that? By moving the cursor through panels toward the green goal, you can hack the enemy bots.
There's no time to explain. Shoot now.
Once their weak points are exposed, fire away.
I hacked it.
Depending on the nodes you pass through,
I hacked it.
you can modify the damage and
Diana
effects
sounds
of the
cute.
hack. Each split-second decision can change the outcome of battle.
Can I do this?
What truths will the two find in this AI-controlled lunar station? So it's not one of your bot buddies?
Overdrive protocol. Initiate.
I wonder if Diana is actually human.
Yeah, baby. We did it! This is how we say good job. And what will Diana learn on this journey?
Yeah.
Pragmata launches on Nintendo Switch 2, April 24th. A demo will be available later today
Okay.
on Nintendo eShop.
I'll try that demo because I'm not really a fan of that game. But I'll try
We
that
hope
demo.
you're looking forward to fast-paced combat and exploration with a unique combination of hacking and shooting. Let's continue with more headlines. Journey to the Lost Lands. Become a legendary Turok warrior in this intergalactic action shooter.
Turok?
To stop an alien threat
Wow.
from destroying all human life, you'll journey solo or with a team of warriors online and battle all sorts of primal creatures in ferocious combat. Swap between first-person and third-person perspectives as you unleash weapons, melee attacks, and special abilities to devastate foes. Extract DNA from fallen enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal, evolve your mantle, and unlock even more abilities called Echo Syncs to gain a greater edge in combat. As you venture across breathtaking worlds, you'll unravel the mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving humanity. Turok Origins launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall. Uncover the truth of Xanadu. In a Japan where Kyoto is the capital, another world exists that's encroaching on our own. A world where monsters roam free. A boy named Ray must use his newly awakened powers against the threat as he joins Hirosaka Academy, a school for gifted students. The Academy's goal? Conquer Xanadu, the great labyrinth rumored to be the origin of this other world. While traversing the labyrinth, hone your abilities and reshape the terrain to expand the range of your exploration. Then, take on dangerous enemies in 3D action RPG combat. Use your powers to overcome foes.
So it's a combination of 3D
Outside the
and
labyrinth,
Metroidvania
stats,
gameplay.
and spend time with your friends as you prepare to conquer Xanadu.
Huh.
The battle between man and monster begins. Discover the truth when
So there's Xanadu.
Kyoto Xanadu launches on the Nintendo Switch 2
Oh, it's a
and
Famicom game
Nintendo
too.
Switch systems
Wow.
this summer.
That's
Check
why I
out
feel so
these
familiar.
anime-style
It's giving
games.
trails of game.
It's time to evolve in the latest Digimon story game. One day, a powerful blast causes the world to collapse and sends you 8 years into the past. With over 450 Digimon to collect, adventure through the human world and digital world to save the future. And on Nintendo Switch 2, you can select Quality Mode
Ooh.
playing in 4K at 30 frames per second, or Performance Mode, playing in full HD at 60 frames per second. Digimon Story Time Stranger launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems July 10th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo
It's a
eShop.
lot of pre-orders.
An adventure set high in the sky. is
Grand Blue
soaring in.
Fantasy. Oh
Form
my
your party
goodness.
from a roster of over 20 characters, each with their own fighting style.
It's also coming to Switch 2, huh? I have this PS5 version.
Channel the power of teamwork and summon mighty primal beasts to vanquish your enemies. You can also team up in local or online multiplayer. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok launches on Nintendo Switch 2 July 9th.
Oh, that's exciting.
The latest Monster Hunter
Monster
story
Hunter
game
story.
is flying in. Your monster allies, called Monsties, can learn special abilities through a ceremony called the Rite of Channeling. Raise your Monsties as you travel the world.
Monsters.
The lands lie on the brink of disaster. Monsters are on the verge of extinction, and the riders trying to save the world will have to contend with an even greater threat. Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection soars onto Nintendo Switch 2 March 13th. A demo will be available later today on Nintendo.
Okay, I'll try that one too.
Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased.
There's a lot of demos coming
New
out.
titles are joining the archives.
A lot of demos coming out. I'm downloading that Super Bomberman 2. I mean, Super Bomberman collection. I've downloaded
Published
that
by
one.
Namco in 1995.
I'll get Hollow
Leads into the
Knight,
Arcade Archives 2
the
lineup.
Switch 2 edition,
Aimed for first place in a race
and I download
against
the
your
Monster
rivals.
Hunter stories. Cool.
And get ready for a new line of home console titles. Console Archives is on the way.
Okay.
Doraemon. Sonic Wings Special. And more will be released over time. The first wave of Console Archives titles includes Cool Borders and Ninja Gaiden 2,
Ooh,
The
Ninja
Dark
Gaiden
Sword of
2.
Chaos. These titles will be available on Nintendo Switch 2 later
Later
today.
today. Start Pilgrim's X. Another Eden. Yeah, anymore. WWE 2K26. Star Trek. Disney Junior.
We found another body. I need
Oh,
more eyes
Resident
on the
Evil
prize.
9. Requiem.
When a string of mysterious deaths occurs across America, FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft is captured by the suspect while investigating the case. In her attempt to escape, Grace comes up against unknown threats. A limited supply of healing items and ammunition are at her disposal. Will she confront the threats head on, or save her ammo for the next encounter? For Grace, impending doom is always close at hand. Meanwhile, another agent working for an anti-bioterrorism organization is also on the case.
Leon.
S. Kennedy. 6 of us at Raccoon City Hall did the same thing. With his physical prowess, Leon can parry an opponent's attack, then strike to break the stunned opponent's stance in close quarters combat. He can fire from a distance using handguns and rifles, or use an enemy's weapon against them. Leon has a varied arsenal of attacks at his disposal. This game features both third-person and first-person camera perspectives, and you can change your perspective at any time. There are multiple difficulty options available, including a mode for less experienced players that features aim assist. Guide Grace as she attempts to escape unprecedented terrors, and Leon, who relies on strength to carve his own path. What will they discover when their fates intertwine? Resident Evil Requiem launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, February 27th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard and Resident Evil Village will also be available the same day. Horror-filled excitement awaits whether you play these games or Resident Evil Requiem first. Plus, a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Controller featuring original art is releasing alongside the games. Amiibo figures of Grace and Leon will also be available this summer. You can scan them to receive in-game weapon skins.
And that's it.
Resident Evil Requiem, the latest entry in the Resident Evil series, is launching later this month. You can also look forward to a creator's voice video featuring a member of the Resident Evil Requiem development team. The video will release in the near future. Next is our last announcement.
Oh, okay, that's not it. It's not.
Hey everybody, from all of us here at Bethesda Game Studios. If you're like us, Nintendo has meant so much to you from your early days of gaming to now. It was incredible for us to partner on the original Switch, and it was just such a great piece of hardware and also so personal when you play. We're excited to finally bring a number of our franchises for the first time to Nintendo. We hope you all enjoy the journey.
Vault Dwellers, welcome home. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is emerging on Nintendo Switch 2.
Ooh.
Scavenge, shoot, build, and create alliances as you reshape the wasteland and what remains
Fallout.
of civilization. Every choice matters. Fancy yourself a smooth talker or pining to pump up your power armor. Choose from hundreds of perks that fit your playstyle. Every road leads somewhere new, from the heart of Diamond City to the shadowy corners of forgotten vaults. The Commonwealth is packed with stories waiting to be uncovered. In addition to the base game, experience 6 official expansions and over 150 Creation Club items to expand your adventure. Grab your Pip-Boy and traverse the wasteland in Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, launching on Nintendo Switch 2, February 24th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The year is 1937. Sinister forces are on the hunt for
Indiana
power,
Jones and the Great
and only
Circle?
one person
What?
can stop them. Embark on a globe-trotting cinematic adventure in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Set between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade, Indy will journey around the world to uncover the mystery behind the Great Circle. From the pyramids of Giza to the sunken temples of Sukhothai and beyond, use your wits to infiltrate historic areas and solve fiendish puzzles. Or use your whip to face off against dangerous foes and explore a world full of daring escapes and unforgettable encounters. Adventure calls when Indiana Jones and the Great Circle launches on Nintendo Switch 2, May 12th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Explore the vast landscape of Cyrodiil in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. Experience this renowned
they mentioned that
RPG now on the
Scrolls
Nintendo system for the first time.
Elder Scrolls 4 was going to be announced.
Freely customize your character to match your
But I
playstyle.
didn't know it was going to come out on the
Then
Switch
adventure
too.
amongst an unforgettable cast of characters
By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler.
and fight back the Daedra to close shut the jaws of Oblivion. Master ranged or melee weapons, wield powerful magic, or use stealth skills to best your foes. In this remastered version, character models, weapons, even rocks and sweet rolls have all been meticulously recreated. Combat animations have also been updated to give them a modernized touch. Plus, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine expansions are included alongside the main story to take your adventure even further. Step through the gates once more when The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this
2026.
year.
And that's
We
it.
hope you're excited for these games from Bethesda Softworks. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
That's a weird way to end the Partner Showcase. That's a very weird way to end the Partner Showcase. With games from Bethesda. But yeah. But like I said, I was not expecting much on that showcase. But I have some games that I'm looking forward to download. So looking forward to download Bomberman and Monster Hunter Stories 3 and Hollow Knight Switch 2 edition. So these are the three games I'm looking forward to. And Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth finally got its release date, and it's sooner than expected. I thought it would be like later in the summer, but it's releasing this June, like beginning of June. So that's exciting. Is that okay? No, I do not have Rebirth. I have remake on this on the PS5, but I don't have Rebirth on the PS5. So that's perfect for me to buy Rebirth on the Switch 2 and try that game. I wanted to play Rebirth when it came out, but never got a chance to buy it. So this is perfect for me. Anyway, hope you enjoy this partner showcase. As I said, I was not expecting much. It was announced yesterday, and yeah. So, with that being said, enjoy the rest of the day. Bye.